random sports cards from the storage locker units. My dad contacted me a couple weeks ago, told me this was available. We're going to go through a bunch of cards that we got out of a storage locker for a pretty good price. So let's take a dive in and see. Obviously you can see there's some, looks like some football, basketball. There's definitely some Pokemon. I've taken a quick look through a lot of this stuff. We're going to dive in deeper and take a close look at everything that's inside here. Okay, for the Pokemon, obviously the thing that I am least educated on. Just looking through, pulling out the things that I think might have value, but there's a couple tins here. These look like packs of just energy. Another tin with a bunch of the game playing supplies in there, dice and tokens and stuff. There were 4 decks in boxes here. Pretty cool artwork on the boxes. Rayquaza, Charizard, this one is Inteleon, and then Cinderace. Look through these decks. There wasn't anything foil or VMAX or anything like that. No full arts. Just kind of basic cards. The 2 boxes that I have kind of hidden back here, these are all base cards. So those are going to go into my son's show table. He'll go basically 10-cent cards for him just to kind of fill a spot on his table. Another tin with a bunch of game playing supplies and card sleeves. Then there was one tin that had foils and other stuff, and these are ones that I didn't really know too much about. They all have the Pikachu face with 25 in the cheek. These are from 2021, but they have a foil background here, so I wasn't sure. I hadn't seen a foil like that. Typically when you see a foil on there, like in what I've seen for Pokemon, they have like a rainbow foil or a hollow. These ones are just like a plain like silver foil in the background. So if it's like a celebration set or something like that, I don't know, but there's some pretty cool cards in here. There's only 25, I think, in this set, but pretty cool there. Some of the stuff that I'm not sure if it really has much value, there's a bunch of these oversized cards. There's like a Single Strike Urshifu VMAX. There's a Pikachu. This one's in rough shape. It's got a crease on it. There's a bunch of these. There's three each of these Chikorita, Totodile, and Cyndaquil oversized cards. And then the coolest ones, there was 3 of this Lance's Charizard jumbo card, and then 1 of the Reshiram and Charizard jumbo card. Nicest cards that were in here, there wasn't really too many of them. Got a couple Snorlaxes, got a holofoil there. Slowking, Chatot, Wooper, Heatran, Moltres. Then we had some V's. We have a Zacian, Boltund, another. Then we have Moltres. And then we have some Surfing Pikachus and Flying Pikachus. Thought those were pretty neat. Put those on Hudson's table for the show. $1 or $2 a piece. I think they should move pretty well. Another cool Pikachu there, a full art. And then the 2 that seemed to have the most value out of any of the other Pokemon cards in the bunch were these 2 Greninjas that are still in the cellophane wrapper. Looked like they were selling between $7 to $10 a piece. Said it can't be used for official tournaments, but the number is SWSH 144. It's got that cool holofoil background on it. So that's what we pulled for the Pokemons. All right, most of the bulk of the collection came in empty blaster boxes like this. There's 10 empty blaster boxes just full of cards. There was a bunch of base football. I got an 800 count box full of base stars and base players. There's a 400 count box full of just base rookies that really aren't big names. And then of course, those are both for football. And then for basketball, there's about a stack this size, maybe 100 cards or so of base cards. And then you have the stack of rookies. Lots of rookies from this, I think it's Chronicles draft, where they're all in their college jerseys. So there's some pretty cool names in here. Jalen Johnson, there's a bunch of those. Jaden Springer, Kai Jones, Corey Kispert, there's a bunch of those cards. Evan Mobley. So, of course, there's a couple older inserts there I tossed aside. A bunch of these Franz Wagner rookies. As a Michigan fan, I'm kind of a big fan of that one. So, very cool there. Kaminga, there's a bunch of Kaminga in here as well. But these are pretty cool. They'll just go into my, there's a Scotty Barnes, that's a pretty decent one. They'll go into probably my 10-cent basketball box. There's really not a whole lot of draw to these for me. So you have that for the basketball rookies. The basketball inserts that I thought were kind of cool. Found this cool Gala rookies from Franz Wagner. Got some 1980s Larry Bird cards. It's the whole array right there from NBA, or from Fleer and NBA Hoops. Very cool Shaquille O'Neal hardwood leader insert. This one's got some problems on the top. It's got like a ding on the top corner, or top edge there. Nice Steph Curry season highlights from Illusions. Desmond Bain rookie from Rookies and Stars, Crusade. LaMelo Ball select rookie. This one has some weird like stuff on the surface over here on the left-hand side. Tyrese Halliburton rookie from Select. Desmond Bain, Tyrese Maxey, Anthony Edwards rookies. Nothing special on these ones, just kind of base rookies. The Maxey and the Edwards both have some kind of like surface marking running right down the middle of the card. Corey Kispert green, John Morant, Zach LaVine will to win. Cool Kyrie Irving optic prism. Nice Mystique of Anthony Davis, now Maverick. Nice little Victor Oladipo parallel. Got a DeAndre Hunter rookie remembrance, player used relic. And then a couple autographs of guys that I don't know who they are. This guy is Brents Blyenberg, and then Joshua Langford. I think I knew who that was because he played for MSU, and I typically catch a couple of their games a year on TV. And then you have some MJ cards, just from some of the MJ insert sets from the 90s. But you got this couple cool Upper Deck MJ Jordan files inserts there. Got a collector's choice checklist. And we've got 5 of these ones from the MJ Time Frame is what the insert set is called, I think. But 5 of those ones. This one's cool, of course, because it has the number 45 jersey on it. This one's cool because it's from the dunk contest. I like those ones there. So, some cool basketball ones to put aside, maybe in the dollar box. In the football cards, these are the rookies that I set aside, names that I had heard of before, not necessarily saying that they're great cards, just they are names that I had heard of. Of course, as a Michigan guy, I pulled the Nico Collins rookie out. He's a solid receiver and had a great season. Got some Kyle Pitts, Jalen Waddle, another Nico Collins. Same picture, different series. Cole Kmet, another Nico Collins, the CD Lamb rookie. Jalen Waddle rookies. As a Lions fan, big fan to seeing the Penei Sewell rookie in there. It's a Najee Harris blue foil. Mac Jones, Kyle Pitts, lots of those. Penei Sewell again, another Kyle Pitts. De'Ami Brown, he was kind of big in the playoffs this past year, right? But they got the green foil, absolute rookie there. A nice Jamar Chase rookie. Another Kyle Pitts. Some Micah Parsons rookies there. Jalen Waddle. Got lots of Kyle Pitts. Got Devontae Smith. And, of course, tossed a Zach Wilson BYU rookie in there. Got some football inserts now. Got a Saquon powerhouse. Josh Jacobs powerhouse. Any Given Sunday, Jalen Hurts. Nice Aaron Rodgers. Prestigious Pros. Pat Mahomes, Any Given Sunday. It's a Jimmy Garoppolo. Not that he's a great player by any means, but this one's serial numbered out of 400. Couple Lamar Jackson color parallels there from Don Ross 2021. Tom Brady, Prestigious Pros with the Bucks. Another Tom Brady Super Bowl. Couple Tom Brady Super Bowls. Got a bunch of the Amon-Ra St. Brown rookies from Absolute as a Lions fan. That's a pretty cool one to pull in there. A couple more Micah Parsons, another Jamar Chase. And there's a Jordan Love from Don Ross, rated rookie in there. Pretty cool there. And there was 7 or 8, looks like 8 of these relic cards from the football collection. Got a Dwayne Eskridge, rookie sweaters, Des Fitzpatrick, rookie sweater, and a Cornell Powell rookie sweater. Got a Damian Harris, Stars of the NFL from Prestige 2021 relic. Ty Law, as a Michigan fan, that's a pretty cool one there. But Gridiron Heritage relic. That one is player worn or used. Pretty cool. Najee Harris, Prestige relic, Stars of the NFL. It's a blue foil one. Diami Brown, Rookie Materials relic. And the best relic of the bunch was the Josh Allen relic there. And it was player worn or used material. This big old stack of football cards is all inserts like what you see here. Elite Series, we got Diami Brown, Nico Collins, Rashad Bateman, Ian Book, rookies, Kadarius Toney, Ramondre Stevenson, Kene Nwangu, Tutu Atwell, Diami Brown, Michael Carter. Then we got some other inserts here. It's a nice 1980s Dan Marino. Zach Wilson, Rondell Moore, Kellen Mond, some more Elite Series by Storm. But this is what the entire football collection was, just a bunch of inserts. Of course, we got the Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes base cards, Saquon Barkley, another Josh Allen, DK Metcalf, TJ Watt, Khalil Mack, a cool epics. I really like the design of this insert. So Minkah Fitzpatrick, Jalen Ramsey, cool all hands team from Julio Jones, Baker Mayfield, Christian McCaffrey, Stargazing, Dominators, Allen Robinson, Nick Bosa, Joe Namath, Rich Gannon, Elite Series. Just going to fly through these too. More Elite Series cards, Montana and Nick Bosa. Josh Allen inserts, Justin Herbert, red foil. But this is what the entire collection was basically about. There wasn't really the CD Lamb green foil. Obviously, I'm going to contact my buddy Trenton, who does all the football stuff. I'm going to see if he's interested in the whole lot of football. If he has any baseball stuff to trade with me, that's going to be kind of the first call I make with this. If he doesn't have interest in it, which I'm sure he will, he loves football stuff and he does whatnot stuff. If he doesn't have interest in it, I'll probably just toss it out in my dollar boxes or say make offer for the entire thing. Because I don't really have too much interest in collecting the football besides like Tom Brady, Peyton Manning. If I come across that stuff, obviously I'll toss that aside into my personal collection. But for the most part, I won't be collecting the football stuff. Just some cool inserts, really neat looking inserts, and that's kind of how I'll move them if I don't end up moving them as a lot. So that is all the football. There's a Patrick Mahomes insert to end that. And to finish it up, the little bit of baseball that was in there. So there really wasn't much. There was just one empty blaster box that had a little bit of baseball in it. Had this Mountcastle Meteoric. Had this cool 1993 Topps gold Andre Dawson. One of my favorite players from when I was a kid. And just the Topps gold. And it's actually pretty well centered. Topps got a corner issue in the top right, but very cool card there. Joe Adell, White Wave, Prism Rookie. Austin Meadows, numbered to 250. A couple nice Chipper Jones, early Chipper Jones cards. Of course, a Jeter, Collector's Choice Rookie. Jonah Heim, Gold Rookie. Giancarlo Stanton. Brian Hayes, White Wave Rookie. A couple Joey Bart inserts from Prism. And a Casey Martin autograph. And the last four cards we have here are all baseball. Got a couple cool Shohei Ohtani inserts, basically $5 to $10 cards that I'll toss out on my table. I got the White Wave from Prism. These are from 2021 Panini Prism. Got the White Wave, and then we have the purple. I think that's purple. I'm not sure if they have it marked as like a magenta or something along those lines. We got from Bauman Platinum. We have a blue Pete Crow Armstrong, numbered to 150. Of course, he's a Cub now. He does pretty well for them. Fun outfielder to watch. And the last card, probably the biggest card in the entire collection, you have this Kobe Mayo Prospect Auto from Bauman Platinum. Very cool looking card. I used to love Bauman Platinum. It used to be one of my favorite releases every year. This Kobe Mayo autograph is a pretty decent card. It's about a $20 to $25 card at this point. Hopefully he proves that he is a capable rookie and player, and hopefully that value can go up a little bit. So, all right, well, that's the collection that I took in this time. Hopefully you enjoyed the look through the collection that I took in. Everything from Pokemon to football to basketball to baseball, even some Space Jam. We got Porky Pig in there. So quite a cool, diverse collection. Hits every aspect of the collecting spectrum, I think, and just fun to go through. Let me know what your favorite card in the collection was. Was it the Josh Allen relic card? The Kobe Mayo autograph? Maybe even the Ohtani prisms there? Pretty cool cards. If you ever have any questions about collecting or baseball cards in general, please feel free to let me know. Put it in the comment section down below. If you ever have any suggestions about videos that you'd like to see in the future, again, leave it in the comment section down below. But until next time, keep collecting, have fun, and I'll talk to you soon.